On September 18, 2022, police respond to reports of a young woman refusing to exit her father's vehicle. But when they arrive on the scene that discovered a frustrated father at the end of his rope and his entitled daughter acting as if the rules don't apply to her,
I don't know exactly what's going on, but he has the key to the car, so I'm just waiting on him to get out of the building.
You're waiting on him to what?
To get out of the building, to come drive the car. He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere, but it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to.
I understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. I'd like to, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to take you, you have to get out because it's his car, it's his property?
I don't think so. I think
no,
because
I'm letting you know that that's how that works.
Okay, well, I'm going to be sitting here. So, whenever he's ready.
But he doesn't want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
No, I do not.
I think he might be having some sort of early dementia or something, but he is not acting like himself. We were just going to go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go, and I can't remember if he said he needed to take a package somewhere.
He had me bring her down here. I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did. He just got me a gift card.
She's supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up back at the apartment. So I felt sorry for her, my mistake. Gave her more money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses to get out of it at all.
I'm just trying to spend the day with him.
Sorry,
or go out and run errands. We're just trying to run errands.
You said she was evicted from the apartment. Does she not? So that's not where she lives anymore?
I still live there.
She is in the process of eviction. I don't think they've got a final order for it yet.
Okay.
So she can still be there. But
it doesn't really matter where I live normally. I'm not trying to live in this car. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but you're not trying to get out of this car.
Correct.
Which right now you're breaking the law because it's not your car. So you're trespassing.
So I go on Ubers.
Okay. With the permission of the person. He does not want you in his car. You're trespassing in his okay, so we can play this game, but you're gonna get arrested. I mean, that's literally how it's gonna be, or you could just step out of the car. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I'm trying to explain something to you, and you're not really willing to listen.
You explained it to me, but I would like to shut my door now.
I'm not doing that. It's not your door. It's not your car.
The officer tells the suspect that exiting the vehicle isn't up for discussion, and if her father doesn't want her in it, she's technically trespassing. She says that he has early dementia, but his behavior doesn't appear to show any signs of this. He provides crucial context to his daughter's odd behavior, saying that she was just kicked out of a rehab facility and after refusing his help, refused to leave.
Okay, I'll just ignore that then.
Just get out, Alex. You're making a show
out of it. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to make a show out of it. It's just like, it's frustrating.
See the problem. I didn't want to touch her at this point.
No, I understand. I mean, it's definitely your car and you want her out of the car. Can you run the tab, please?
I shouldn't have agreed to do it. She's had long
64, 6528.
Enabling this bad behavior. And it's my fault. I enabled one more time.
So it's not your car. If you want to out, you're trespassing. You gotta get out.
Well, I think there's a misunderstanding. I think something's going on with my dad because he's not acting like himself.
No, he's acting pretty normal to me.
No, I think he's acting like he's
negative on
got a
a
problem.
2021 blue four-door registered in Jackson.
Maybe like he has early onset, like dementia, Alzheimer's.
Can we talk outside of the car?
No. You guys are right here. I'm fine. I'm not stepping out. And I feel like usually you ask people not to step out of the car.
Why won't you get out? Why don't you want to get out?
It's on principle at this point.
But you understand that you're probably going to end up going to jail then, right?
You do know that usually, like, if you pulled me over on a highway, we'd both have to pull over, park together.
We're not doing
that. And I would not be allowed out of my vehicle, in fact. You'd say, roll down the window and please present your papers to me. That's what you would say. And I would give
But I may, sometimes I also ask a lot of people out of the car too.
Okay, well, this isn't...
But your dad wants you out of the car.
This doesn't feel like a very real situation. Like, and it doesn't feel like we're bothering anyone.
So do you want to press charges for trespassing?
I do.
I mean, you can't just press charges like that.
You can.
No, you can't.
So do you want to get out of the car or not?
Don't you guys have anything better to do today?
We actually do.
Yeah, like, so I don't know what you guys are up to. Why don't you drive around in your cars?
I don't want to take a ride to the jail.
I would love to.
I would hate
you know what? I love riding around places. I love going on errands. I love driving. Love all of it.
This is going to be one of those situations on when you go down to the jail, people are like, what are you in for? And you say, because I wouldn't get out of the car. people are going to be like, that's a stupid reason to go to jail. I mean, really, there's really not a really good reason to go to jail, but that's really stupid.
The officer tries her best to explain to the suspect that she's breaking the law by trespassing and will be arrested if she doesn't comply by exiting the vehicle. But the young woman seems to feel that if she doesn't agree with the order, she doesn't have to follow it. As a supervising officer arrives on scene, she again claims her father has dementia, but officers have enough evidence by now to see who the confused one really is.
Well, it's more stupid of you guys because it's just a lot of paperwork and a
We
lot of
don't
trouble.
want to be here, but we're public servants. We've been called here.
You're not a servant.
We've been summoned here. So we're here to solve a problem. Unfortunately,
Do you have a payroll?
the problem is that you're in the car. It's to solve the problem.
I don't think there's not a solution. There isn't a solution.
The solution is that you step out, either stand over here, you could sit, there's a bench over here, there's a bench there, there's a bench
step
over there. Okay, yeah, go ahead and stand out of the car.
No, I stepped out. It's fine. Please allow me to.
No, you're
Shut
not
my
closing
door.
the door, so
I don't want to shut it on you. I don't want to like.
I can promise you, you're not.
Please stop touching this car because it's not your car.
It's not yours either.
Well, that's okay.
alright, you're gonna end up
No.
We're gonna end up
You are. Stop. Step on out. I'm just gonna pull you out. I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna come out of the car. So do we have to make this harder? I don't want to.
Don't pull my arm out of its
Well, then
socket.
please step out.
Don't touch me.
we'll just get the statement. We're not in a hurry.
Don't touch me. Don't molest me. Please.
What's gonna end up happening is we're gonna end up having to use force on you.
I would like to
Don't
press
want-
charges for assault. An
Well, it's
assault
not
charge.
assault.
I just was assaulted.
It wasn't.
Battery.
So
I want to press charges for battery.
you don't get that. It's
I
lawful.
want to press charges.
It's a lawful.
I would like to press charges.
You don't get to.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please leave.
No. So these are the options. You can get out of the car. You can leave on your own accord. You can walk away, or you're going to end up going with us.
Get a judge or something. Like I don't know what else to tell you. Get a judge and a jury and take me to trial. Like I don't really understand.
So
Mail me some papers. I mean I don't know. Like
what do you want to be made?
whatever the charges are. Like let me know.
Well, right now
Are you gonna
the
give me a
charges
ticket?
are
Why don't you just give me a ticket?
Well, we could give you, but you have to get out of the car. That's the problem. So the main
Or a verbal warning? Be like, hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want you in them.
so that we've tried that. We're trying to get you out.
No, you didn't. But anyway,
So-
my dad is obviously like demented and he's got like an issue that I can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do
Are
because
you still
he's
staying
getting
at
older.
the building?
Yes, in fact, we live at the same building.
Okay.
I am his caretaker.
You're
So,
his caretaker?
yes, I am.
Okay.
And you know
And how
what?
do you care for him?
I take care of him.
How?
I take care of him.
You work?
Yes, I do. I work a lot. I do things. It doesn't matter.
An officer begins to remove the suspect from the vehicle before the supervisor stops her. This inspires baseless allegations of abuse from the suspect, but she's immediately informed that she doesn't have a case. The officer lays average swindling options at show, refused to cooperate, and probably claiming to be her dementia-suffering father's caretaker.
What do you do?
You sound a lot like my brother used to sound
do you
before he
do?
burned my mom's house down.
What do? You just like police stuff? What is that? What is policing?
That is literally my job. I'm a supervisor. But here's the issue. Your father is wanting you out of the car. He's willing to press charges. Therefore, you're going to end up going with us because you're refusing to get out of the car. I literally cannot be nicer to you.
It's like, what if you were in my doorway at my house and like
Again,
you
different
were holding
scenario.
it?
Different scenario, different rules, different times, different things. Okay? This isn't your car.
Is that your street?
It's part of the city.
Is that your pavement?
It's the city's.
Or is just that your stone?
It's the city's.
Okay,
So
the city.
why
Okay, and the
don't you
brick.
wanna go?
Who runs the city? Who owns the pavement? I want to talk to whoever owns the road.
Who do you think that would be?
I don't know.
Not when
I think you would have to try to get in contact with them or something.
I don't have to do anything.
I don't know. Talk to the bank that like rents out that pavement. I don't know what to tell you. Call someone. But it'd be really cool if you would just let me shut the door. I'm not a dog dying in a hot car, okay?
You go by Alex Alexander or you go by?
What am I called?
No, what do you go by? Do you like to be called Alex Alexander?
I don't like to be called at all.
You know what?
I don't like to be called at all.
Okay, what is your name?
You want to put where you see your daughter?
Why do you need to know that?
All right, Alexandria. I'm again going to politely ask you to get out of the car.
I would tell you my name if I wanted to.
Things are going to go not your way in a minute.
I don't have them.
And I would prefer them not go down that way. Yeah, but they're going to get worse.
That way.
They're going to get worse.
The officers give her one last chance to exit the vehicle. With all your methods exhausted and the situation escalating, there's only one thing they can do. Unfortunately for the young woman, she'll have brought it all on herself and she'll now suffer the consequences.
Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get forcefully taken out of the car, and I don't want to do that.
Whatever.
Because I don't want us to get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I really would like you to get out of the car so that we don't have to force you to get out of the car, or that force doesn't have to be used.
Defiance.